We're only a very young group. We started off about Easter last year. What had happened is that a number of the members of our group would walk this area. It's a very popular area, walking along the banks of the Hindmarsh. And just in general conversation, everyone tended to agree that it lacked a bit of love with it. And then that conversation evolved a bit more, and a few people why don't we do something about it? And so we started sampling some of the community and others around the place as to whether they'd be interested. And because it's public land and it's under the care and control of council, we went and spoke to the council guys as to whether they're comfortable for a bit of a community group to come together, and they've been fabulous, supporting us through the process.
I met somebody on the walking trail that was in the group, and they said what they were doing, and I said, righto, I'll do it. Because I'm an ex-farmer, it's something to keep me moving.
We've probably got about 35, 40 people. Some of them provide external support, like finances, if we need a bit of money every now and again. We've got couples, the youngest members 20. We've got people from Adelaide that have holiday homes here. Our members may be very fit, late 70s that come out with it. We have families come out. So yeah, it's a good cross-section of our local community. There generally seems to be people that are in that vicinity of this Hindmarsh River area. We had the guys from Monarto Safari Park come down. We've had a number of times that we've cut Acacia longifolia, which is not native to this area, with it. So we take that out and make sure it doesn't grow again, load it, they take it up to Monarto, and it goes to the black rhinos, the giraffes, the chimpanzees and the likes with it.
The council comes along and marks all the trees that they want out, which is the ones that are going to spread and not non-natives, and then we'll bring in the ones we do want. You can see the difference in, well, not even 12 months where we've done stuff. So.
Last winter we planted 300 seedlings we work with council on, and so about once a month the guys from council are kind enough, they drop the trailer down, water trailer, and we water the plants.
Watering some plants that were planted last winter, a variety of different plants and eucalyptus grasses, and we've been watering them each month during the summer. Hopefully we get some rain and we'll plant some more in the winter and then water again next year.
There are some species of trees that, again, not indigenous to this area, that respond better than, instead of us cutting them down and herbiciding the base, we drill them and fill them with a herbicide. The trees die, but what happens, it leaves a structure for the tree for birds and other animals, to actually use the structure of the tree.
Today we are moving our seedlings from the trays into the bigger pots, and that's where they'll stay until we plant them out. This will allow them to get bigger. After the rains we'll have a planting day and plant them out. Our activities are the first Wednesday of the month and then the third Sunday. If you're free, if you're available, come out and join us. The purpose of it is really to regenerate the area. We've got different seedlings. We've got some tall canopy ones, which are these, and then we've got the acacias, which are the middle height, and then we've done some ground cover as well. And then, as you can see over my shoulder, on our Wednesday mornings with it, somebody volunteers to make a cake. So the cake comes out and we just have tea and cake and chat about what we've been doing and new ideas, and my wife's over there exchanging recipes with somebody else, and so it's a general community type chat with it. Yeah, it's great. But for a group like ours, and I think all groups to work, you've got to have a really good social environment that people feel really comfortable coming along. We have people with different physical capabilities, and so we always say, only do what you're physically capable of, stop, chat. There's no pressure on what we achieve out here with it. It's a social environment, and at the same time the environment benefits from it.
Well, I love it. It's just a great way. I'm a fairly much a newbie in the district, moved in a bit under a year ago, and getting involved here in this river reserve has just made me feel so welcome, and you feel like you're doing something for the community and the environment, and it's just magnificent. The trees and the birds make it all worthwhile.
We're on Facebook, Friends of Hindmarsh River Estuary. So pop us an email, get on Facebook with it, and send us a message through there. One of the group of the co-conveners will reach out to say hi, welcome along. We've actually got a new person just today has come along and joined, and she's enjoying a coffee and a tea and a chat and a bit of cake, and seems really happy with what of what we've done today in the social environment.